Number 40, I am High Tech, and with me tonight, Soso. Second game tonight.
Yeah, we've been casting 2 games in a row for the first time, I think, in a long time.
Wow, yeah, I'm glad you made it. It's
Yeah.
much more fun to cast with someone else and not on your own.
Yeah, I get bored listening to myself for so long.
Yeah, I tend to just go silent at some point.
Mm.
So, TBR is decided. Iron Nex won the event, but still, we're hopefully going to see a nice match here. And I guess the risk of like a suicide is even lower due to the fact that one team already won and no one has to suicide over points. So this could be a fun one. One of the best maps. I think most of us agree on that. Twilight Ruins old version. And we do see one orc here at the top right, one night elf in red, top left, one human, and one undead. So it's all 4 races, nice spawns. Can't get much better than this.
Yeah. I think also Twilight is known for being a very balanced map. It's good for all races, I would say.
Yes, I agree. I mean, it's certainly, yeah. I thinking
And
about
even
it.
if you're in a surround, it's possible to win the game still.
That's true. I think yeah. I generally like 8-way maps. Like either 4-way maps or 8-way maps. I think that's just super. Like 6-way maps can be a bit tricky when it comes to surrounds. There are some that I like nonetheless, but I agree with you. Twilight, really good map. And we will see if Purple is pulling off the creep camp here, or if he's fucking it up. But yeah, if he gets it to work, he should be able to creep it quite quickly, and he fails. So you can buck the deep seer, so it won't attack you back, but he failed. So first small mistake here.
I think Kumulo is right that it could be Qwest that's pink, because he's opening with this traditional Necropolis first and into very late DK and ghouls.
Could be.
For that very fast 2nd to 3rd hero and Garg's opening.
Yeah, I know of two players that are in this match. I don't know the other 2, so yeah, I'm interested to see who's keeping the upper hand here. And I hope it's not going to be like a sitting game. I hope it's going to be action packed.
Yeah, Qwest, he played really well last time. The last game we casted together.
Yeah, so. For sure. Qwest is always really like, you rarely, like, sometimes he loses especially against stronger micro players. He sometimes loses the early one-on-one in an unfortunate manner, but usually if he makes it to the late game, he's just super strong, and he rarely he rarely does mistakes. So
I think he's like Trunks. If you just let him play his game, he's gonna be super strong in the late game. But if you attack him early on, you got a good shot at taking him out.
Yeah, exactly. I think late game. Sometimes I think Trunks seems to focus too much on man-up these days. Like, he's doing it more since I think early this year, and I think it took a bit. It's a bit over the top sometimes, and even he seems to lose focus every now and then by just focusing on it too much. and he was rarely doing that.
I get a bit irritated by it, but in my games versus him, it actually works all the time. I don't know why people keep listening to his same old stories and play, but.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the players, but I guess every player that played or lost many times against Trunks should know that he's like
doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I mean, you exactly know his strategy, and you know that he, like, he's never dead unless he really loses his main base, and even then, like, he doesn't need like 10 production buildings. He basically just needs moonwells if his heroes reach a certain level, like, unless obviously there's like a 100 supply mass TP human in game. But if everyone is kind of weak and low on gold, Trunks heroes with just 10 moonwells are quite scary already. So.
Yeah, I was thinking about the game I lost versus him, that I should have reskilled my paladin to get more aura skills instead of just having devotion and I mean the shield and the holy light for big engagements. I think that's a big part why I lost so many fights versus him.
Yeah, it's tricky, and also, I mean, I'm just looking at Purple's Blade Master here. He managed to.
He failed it twice, or
he failed it, but then he managed to pull it off. But like, he had it. The Deep Seer was bugged, but then he spawned new prawns, so he started to attack again.
Such a bad start for him.
Yeah, but eventually, I mean, you're not losing that much time. Like, you don't have, with just your Blade Master, you don't have much else to do anyways. But obviously, it can go much quicker if you, like.
Yeah, but he's got a PN set up for the next expansion at the 3 o'clock position.
Do you think that's a good call? Because usually I think it makes more sense for orcs with this strategy. Ah, no, he got a barracks. Okay, interesting. Without a barracks, I think a tiny great hall is much more efficient. But why does he get a barracks here? I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
It's a bit strange. It looks like Blood Death play this greedy opening with fast expansions and Shredder and possibly an assassin, but you can't get that on this map.
Yeah,
but he is taking the red creep here in the middle, or not red, they're orange now. Yeah, it's very good for experience, but it's also, you take a lot of damage from fighting here, and he's very low on lumber.
Yeah, he just got one archer. I think on this map, like, I get 3 archers, and I think unless he lost, did he lose some archers?
For red? Yeah.
Yeah. I think one. He has 2 archers now. Okay, I guess it's fine then. I think
it's really good for elf that they can creep these skeletons in the middle with the Ancient of War, because it's such a hard pre-camp.
Yeah, that's true. I like to go for this first. I think it has a better item on this version.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And you don't get coiled, so.
Yeah. I don't know why they're going for the skeletons first. I always go for the reds first.
Yeah, I think the red is more valuable, more experience, and you get the expansion quickly, and 3 expansions quickly can pay off, especially for elf.
All the players got pretty fast second expo. But blue is not exaggerating. He's only got 4 peasants in the second expo.
Oh yeah, you're right. But it's really, like, not much chat, but still everyone found 2 expansions right from the get-go. So that's nice. Yeah, and pink going for the red spot here. Oh.
Maybe pink, if he's fast, he can get this this one too.
Wow, and red lost the panda to the skeleton. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think red reminds me a bit of Gradient, but the buildings, the way the buildings are set up, I don't think it is.
Oh, he taverned.
He just taverned a panda level 1.
Yeah, I guess that's a good call. Nah, I don't know if it's a good call.
I don't think so.
No, if it, I thought it was level 2 already, but you're right. If it's level 1, it definitely makes no sense. Especially since he needs to walk back to his, like, it would have been revived by now, I guess, if he had revived it on level 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, so kind of slow creeping, to be honest, by some of the players.
I mean, it's normal for Qwest BO that you're a bit low.
Especially Orc right now is level 2 too.
Yeah, Orc took a long time for this natural, and now he went for the other red spot first. But I mean, he has a red spot still. He has 2 orange spots. I'm surprised he's not creeping this now. I mean, he has the time.
Yeah, I've seen sometimes players sneak in and take the red spot while you creep that small camp. So it's a bit risky to not take the red first. But
that's true. Yeah, you're right. I guess I would have done the same in many cases. And he's going for mirror image. Interesting.
Yeah, I hope he will reskill later because it's not the best skill in the game.
No.
I would say.
I guess it's not a bad call if you don't go for quick Shadow Hunter third. I guess it's not the worst call because you really lack healing.
Did you notice that the blue is now creeping only with AM level 5 and he doesn't have a second blue?
Yeah, what's
up with that?
That's usually you would think that every player has, at least on this map and Market and Fountain. Like, I guess these are the 3 maps that we play most. That you have, especially if you're not at Surround, that you have like your creep route pretty perfectly set up. Like there's not too much variation. So
yeah, you usually take like 1 expansion, go for Shredder, then take the 2nd expansion, then you creep the red, right?
I go for first expansion with Tinker and Archers only, then I creep the lab. Then I go for 2nd expansion right away and park an Archer here so I can get the Shredder. And then I try with as soon as my 2nd hero comes out, I try to go for the red spot. So that's usually my... And I think it's...
that's the same route I got. I think for me it's the most optimal. Unless I get a healing ward or something from an early creep camp.
Yeah, I guess...
That way I can creep the middle.
Especially if you can get a Shredder, especially for Elf, it's... where you can get all your upgrades quite quickly. Like, it's so valuable to get your 2nd expansion as quickly as you can. So, yeah, I think
Orc is at 51 food. Okay, he just dropped.
He dropped, okay. Okay, now Red is finally going for the red spot. He has his keeper with his army now. So, I think... Okay, his Panda is almost level 3, so he's fine. Yeah, so I guess everyone's kind of fine. I think due to the spawns, I guess everyone had enough space here. No one running at risk to meeting someone else at these expansions. Yeah, and everyone.
So, maybe Pink would take the opportunity to attack Blue now.
Yeah, I guess he's thinking.
I think he could, but he's not doing it.
And there are also 2 orange spots. Oh, and Blue is trying to go for the Tinker, for the Panda here, and there's no staff, so just dies.
Okay, so they're already engaging.
And that kind of hurts here.
Blue is opening up with double blacksmith. So he's gonna get the upgrades for NTR very quickly.
I think it's at this point after engaging, like Blue is still not pumping. He's hoarding more. I'm not. I think he. I'm not sure if there's really that much value. And okay, he's going for tanks now.
I think I kind of like to hoard as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna take some time for the elf anyway to get up to 80 food or 100 food, and he's on his side of the map, so it's gonna take some time before he's gonna engage the human.
Yeah, and his expos are or at least one of his expos is exposed towards the human. So with tanks, he should be able to kill it quite quickly. And the elf has no nature's blessing, so that could turn out to be a big deal. Like if I face human or orc early, nature's blessing is basically the first upgrade I try to get before fighting. It's so painful to face bats or tanks without that.
Yeah, and also Ultra Vision. I think that's such a good upgrade.
Exactly, and that, I mean that's the first one.
That's mandatory.
Yeah.
I really like the opening so far by the undead. Only I think he's missing a necropolis at his last expansion. Otherwise, he just needs a level 4 DK, and I think he's ready to fight.
He could repair his shredder, and he's opening up his main base at the back. Not a big fan of that, but it's difficult to always keep an eye on the shredder sometimes.
Pink is pumping up to 80 now, so he's gonna attack Orc, I think.
Yep. Yeah, they were calling.
But it's gonna be dangerous for him to engage Orc at the moment.
Ooh, and he's running into... Okay, he's taking that fight, and I'm not even sure that's looking too bad for him here.
Yeah, he only has heroes, but still he's
yeah, he needs to
up, but he
no
really
coil.
needs to be careful.
And he keeps his heroes too much together. Like he can't surround the TC with his heroes. That's a bad idea here, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so Orc used the Scroll of the Beast, but I think it got dispelled pretty quickly.
Okay, yeah. Undead TP's out, and I'm not even sure. Wow, the Lich almost died here.
Yeah. I think the Undead looks to be in good shape at the moment.
Yeah. And this
Orc
is so...
only at 1k gold.
And this is so difficult for Elf to fight. I like Spellbreaker's tanks. If you just have 2-1 Chimeras, he is able to kill the Paladin, interestingly, but needs to be... Oh, nice staff here.
I think usually when I play against elves, the best way they kill me is by just, you know, sniping my town halls and TPing out, and then taking a fight when they have 100 food with scrolls and everything. But you gotta, as an elf, you gotta take the fight to the human. You can't wait for them to hit your bases. Then
you gotta fight human and try to. And sometimes, like, I sometimes lose too many chimeras, and like it's just stupid because even if you have an even fight, if you feed the archmage too much and it gets to level 6, all of a sudden gets much easier for the human. Like it's so good for the elf to fight the human in his main base or towards his main base on if the archmage is on level 5 or 4 still.
Not sure that Red has realized how much trouble he is in. I mean, he could die very soon if he's not careful.
Yeah, I think he needs to go to 100. I mean, he is only 2 mines at this point. He isn't mining fully on his second mine, and he can't survive this without 100.
Yeah, for sure. Panda is really low too.
Yeah, one Panda might die. Okay, no potion here. Yeah, it's forced into a TP here. And
okay, good. Big fight against Orc and Undead are fighting each other.
And the Orc is surprisingly low on gold due to the expansion. Wow.
Okay.
Wow, 240 crit. Killing the DK.
He's got a pretty stacked Blade Master. It's only claws plus 6, but he's got 2.
Oh, he has a shade. Wow, that was super close.
As well.
The Dreadlord dying here. And he's keeping half of his army here. Yeah, and I think biggest mistake here for Pink is that he's keeping his heroes too close to the TC. Like all of his heroes get stomped every time there's a stomp. It's just a big risk.
He's just not reacting fast enough to the hero killing.
And TC's still full mana, so even the Lich might be dead here. Where's he going? Ah, he's taverning. Okay.
But yeah. Orc doesn't really have anything to kill air at this point.
Yeah, he could just turn around with his with his worms and kill these casters here.
Wow, again, close
yeah.
to the stomp. So painful to
Oh
watch.
wow, this damage. But he's killing the TC. That was a very nice kill for him.
Yeah, he needed that level 4.
Yeah. Nope.
And red is basically dead.
Yeah, red is out.
He should chat now.
Now? Did they want to? Ah, they wanted to peace. Not sure
Yeah.
why they would peace before. Like it's. I'm not sure if they scouted.
I know why, but I can't tell.
Opposing forces are under attack.
Where are the tanks? Did they die? Okay, one tank is AFK here. And where are the other tanks here? He's 75 supply. Oh, one is staffed.
The others don't know that human right now has 6 mines. It's a crazy amount. It's way too much in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that the human is kind of exploiting the fact that red isn't talking. Like he could play it way faster. If human would have gone 100, he would have killed red long time ago. So I like the way he plays it here, but it can backfire.
I'm always a bit scared to take too many mines in these kind of FFA games because.
Me too, yeah.
But he's getting away with it so far.
Needs to be very careful, like that's still a lot of chimeras here.
Yeah, that was a bit too...
Wow! That damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I mean he's killing stuff.
If he feeds Tinker to level 6, he might... Yeah, it's not gonna be good for him. He needs to finish red at some point.
I totally missed that the Archmage died too, somewhere in that huddle.
Yeah, he TP'd right onto the chimp, so it just died in 2 volleys.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's easy to like be in a difficult situation if you extend your one-on-one too long, and the Orc is having a very hard time against all these worms.
Yeah, he's fighting good, but there's just a lot of worms at this point. And I think Undead is playing well too, so the Blade Master is really doing a heck of a damage. Plus 30. And very good attack speed with Bloodlust. I think Undead needs to get the Curse or just sleep the Blade Master.
Oh, and he's coiling the worm. Okay, there's an invul here, but I think this will be a good...
Yeah, Orc is really low on gold right now. But he's back to 50, so maybe he can get some gold.
And Orc is not focusing down the ditch. I think that... Oh, stop! Wow.
Undead needs to TP right now. Wow.
234.
Oh, oh, I thought he could make it.
No more mana on the SH, but...
It's definitely not Qwest, but I mean Sexy playing because I remember Sexy always when he played Undead he would use TP on every hero or at least an invul and 2 TPs in case, you know, DK dies.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that's a bad call. Like this is just... Oh! DK no mana! Wow.
Just every time the DK dies you lose another hero, you have to go Tavern.
Yeah.
It's just so expensive.
Qwest was in such... the Undead was in such a good position here.
Now Undead doesn't want to fight anymore. Can you smell the desperation?
Yeah.
Trying to talk his way out of fighting by focusing on the human.
Yeah, and Pink, again, I think he could have TP'd out and it would have been a nice fight for him before he had lost all the worms.
Yeah.
But then he lost all the worms.
Yeah, it's underwhelming to see that his DK is still level 4.
Yeah. And all of a sudden...
He should be at 5 at least, on his way to level 6 at this point.
Yeah. Do you think it's good for Blue that he lost his expos again, being on 13k now, but at least it doesn't look as if he's rich?
Yeah, it's a good thing for him, for sure.
But still, I think if he, like, since Red knows, I think he needs to kill Red rather sooner than later. I think if you don't want to face harassment by level 6 Tinker, so I think it's a good call for him to...
Yeah, now it's about the time, and he needs to make sure he gets all the experience. That's the main thing right now. I think he should just send the tanks to kill the buildings after he kills the chimps, and then focus his heroes with the rest.
Oh, and he's staffing back the Tinker. So these gyros can continue.
I'm not sure blue can finish him at this point. Depends on how well red fights, but if he uses Panda correctly, it's gonna be...
But Panda is only level 3, so I think the gyros will be able to survive. He hasn't gotten off a single breath or rockets here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's not playing Panda the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, rockets are so cheap, like you can really, unless like your Tinker is about to die, you can really just go for rockets over and over. Okay, he does now, that was good.
He's using them. Wow, they're so good against gyros.
Yeah, like Tinker is so fun. I had a lot of fun facing you on Twilight like some days ago, that was nice.
Yeah, on Sanctuary, right?
No, on this map it was.
Okay.
Also on Sanctuary, but
yeah,
this was this was the match where B100 was mad at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, he suicided you for no reason.
Yeah,
anyway,
I mean, I finished his main base, so I guess he had a reason, but
yeah.
Oh, and Tinker staffed. Might die though. Yeah, and red seems a bit overwhelmed here. But Tinker is surviving.
Not going for the hero kill. He needs to move his Mountain King in position to kill the heroes, not focus the tree. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, what's he doing with his units here? He's chasing down.
Oh, he's saying that Pink is hoarding.
And Pink should definitely go for the kill here. Or Pink should go for the kill right away. Like Nova... Why isn't he doing that? Like that would be...
He can kill red right now.
Yeah, that would be my first choice. Like if you know he's already dead, why not just kill him? That's like the perfect tome. Level 5 hero. Like 6 chimeras. He could kill all of it.
Yeah. Wow, he's even teaming with Elf.
Yeah, I'm not sure I see the reason for that.
Yeah, I disagree with that too.
Especially being on 50, like the human is... The human will surely pay back.
Oh, he staffed out his pala.
Human TP's out, and Night Elf couldn't have TP'd, so I'm... No, yeah, that was a very strange call here.
At this point, as a human, I would be very mad. I think my former self would make 100 tanks and go mass TP the undead.
Yeah, I guess that would be a good choice here. And purple is on blue too, so I'm not sure why they are both saving red here. I don't really see a reason for that. I mean, obviously, yeah.
Orc wouldn't have saved red if he knew,
but Orc just killed human buildings too, so.
Yeah. They're both on 50, so they can just balance the game like that.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter too much, but I just don't like their only reason to help red is that they don't want the human to tome red, but in that case you just gotta kill you just gotta kill the red units yourself. Like that's the obvious solution. And now red is on 2 mines here. And
Undes is attacking Orc again. I don't like this choice. I think he should kill red instead.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter if the Orc has like 3 or 4 expansions. If you're 50 yourself, it's really nothing to have a war about, I guess. And Undead is going 80. I'm not sure I understand this decision making. Like, why is he... Like, he was on 50 and no one called him out.
Blue is writing that he's broke. Clearly, nobody believes that. I have a feeling this is gonna be a minute game soon.
Yeah, it already kinda is.
Okay, so focusing DK again.
These crits...
DK doesn't have enough parry-ups.
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
just paper.
It seems these days like when I started to play FFA in 2017, it seems more players went for just parry-ups, all parry-ups, and these days people seem to go for fewer parry-ups. I very rarely see like heroes with 4 parry-ups. Sometimes archmages, but I think it's
Yeah.
like parry-ups are really good.
Yeah, I don't really know why. I think the only reason why I don't do it is because I can get auras on my
Yeah.
heroes and other stuff, so I can't fit all the inventory, or I just don't have time to do it.
Okay, and red is trying to save some wisps here, but yes. Okay, blue is 100 now, so he tries to finish red quickly. I guess that's a good call. Like he can't toy around with red. Like red
Just
called
stop
him out.
mining. Yeah.
I think he should get. Yeah, he should stop mining. And
And
like,
I think if I was blue, I would just send these gyros to kill the chimeras, no matter the cost, because he needs to drop to 80 anyways,
yeah, that's true.
and he just needs the experience.
Yeah, I was about to say. I guess if he can, like he
Because
doesn't.
if he just kills the buildings, he's gonna be stuck on 100 food with useless gyros.
Yeah, I think it's not bad actually if you can keep the units alive in case he manages to finish red quickly. He could go for mass TP on pink right away. I think that's like, that's usually the easiest way to win a game, just a surprise.
Yeah. I would also like to see that, but I don't think he has thought that the next move, thought about the next move after killing red.
No, probably not. And he's not. I don't
He
really
doesn't
see
have
scouting.
any, units close by on that main.
Okay, he is sending his gyros down to the chimeras, and in the meantime, Orc is fighting Undead again, and again stomp on all heroes. So that's
Go down now.
wow.
Okay,
That was very close here. So yeah, the Undead having a really hard time to face this Blade Master with double circlets and double claws.
Seems a bit, yeah, like a bad call, but to be honest, to stop the engagement with Orc and then re-engage.
Yeah, I don't really get that either.
Okay, so blue killed all red's chimeras, so that's good. He sacrificed all his gyros.
I'm not sure that's like, obviously if he continues to mine might be worth dropping to 80, but I'm not sure. Like if you go to 100, don't.
Yeah, I also like to see a surprise attack instead on Undead. Like you said,
He is on.
there with 100 food.
Yeah, he is on Undead now.
Even though he can't bring all his gyros, because Undead doesn't have any towers in his main. He forgot to upgrade them. So
Well, that's.
he is very vulnerable at this point.
Oh, and now yeah, the human engaged with the Undead, and now Orc found red and is gladly
Roaming him.
taking that tome.
Yeah. Orc has really good heroes at this point.
Yeah, so human on 17k.
But no wood.
Yeah, Orc is still on the Undead. I think it's not a good call here. I don't know. I
think it's okay. They both have a lot of gold, so they can still team the human.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, and yeah,
And he can win the next fight against Undead too.
yeah, I think the Undead needs 100 supply here at some point. Like he's just feeding the Orc.
Yeah. He should not fight here. He should wait until he gets 100.
Yeah. This is a very scary Orc army. It's 90 supply, I guess, almost. Okay, he's still pumping, so it's probably 80. But red is basically out of the game, and
I think it could be Qwest because he usually struggles against Orc. Yeah. That Blade Master is really strong.
Yeah, I mean, he should just constantly sleep TC Blade Master and keep his heroes away from the TC.
Yeah, his heroes are just too weak at this point.
Okay, he's killing some of the
Purple
wyverns.
forgot his army. He forgot his bats. So
And blue is...
taking all map.
Yeah, he's taking all map and his gyros are
But
out on
he's
the
still
map to scout.
83 food. I don't know.
Yeah,
Makes no sense to me.
but I think he has scouted red, potentially. And red has only
Forces are under attack.
like 2 buildings here, 1 here and a wisp here. So red is not really alive.
Mm.
Oh, and you just flew over the wisp, not scouting it.
Yeah, I would really like to see blue drop to 80 right now. Instead of this weird 84 food and mining all the map.
Yeah, 84 hurts on the, like on 3 expos, 4 expos. That really hurts.
Now I would like to see Orc going back and calling for peace.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a serious risk here to... I mean, they're still alright, but this is a situation where if the human would have had 100 supply tanks, obviously he doesn't have that, but this would be a good timing for the human just to erase the undead and then try to go for a one-on-one.
Maybe the Orc thinks he's in a better position than he really is.
But you can't really think that, right? With 8k and 700 lumber against mass TP human, that's like super risky.
Yeah. And I think blue is doing the right thing by just sitting back and waiting for them to suicide each other. He can always engage whenever they stop.
But blue's not scouting really, is he? Like, he's not really keeping an eye on them.
No, he's trying to finish red.
Wow, double level up for the orc. Now he's about to fin. I guess he should TP soonish. Okay, no, he's still
Really
alive.
microing nicely, the Orc.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still fine. Like, he's still mana on the SH, and this is just so much damage. Like all these auras with unholy,
Yeah.
and the DK is dead.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a nice battle here. I like that it's not all about like chat, but that they are fighting a lot.
Seriously, I don't think that purple can win against human.
I don't think he can. It's just
I don't think so. It's just the human units are too strong, even with, you know, dual level disadvantage.
yeah, and you don't even need to fight it really. Like depending what you're planning. A lot of towers here. I don't think you should engage into that expo necessarily. I think the main would be an easier
Now
target.
blue is attacking. I think that's the wrong call. He should just let pink die.
I don't know. It seems purple is willing to finish pink.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But I agree with you. Of course, it would have been a better call potentially to wait now. Like
Now he stops. Okay. That's too late, bro.
yeah, this looks pretty
At
nice.
least some players in TBR have suicided me for this.
Yeah.
Or in FFA in general, yeah.
Bats incoming, obviously very nice against Gyros, but good split here. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, could have been
All the
better.
gyros just grouped together there.
And now he killed the last Gyros with his own blizzard. So
the best micro by the way.
I don't think he can fight this anymore. He needs more units.
You can kill the
Wow,
Blade
the Blade Master. Very...
that was very scary.
Okay, Blade Master out of mana, so he needs to TP out. And this is a scary situation.
Orc has to fight now 1 versus 1 for some time. Because pink got nothing.
Yeah, but pink has an altar and has some production. I mean, if he would tech now, and he has a lumber, I guess he should tech just to get Gargs back. Like, he needs Gargs.
But, you know, I think most players at this point, if they weren't pink shoes, they would like to rebuild first before they engage.
Yeah, I guess.
Go
Oh,
through
Blade
all that
Master
building.
dying, so that is.
Wow.
He needed to pull back in the very back of into the very back of his main, and now yeah he just
Yeah, he needed to pump also. He's only at 48 food.
yeah true. He has a gold and a lumber, but he's defending this push. But the next one might be a bit
Yeah,
more
also
difficult.
human just I think he should just go for tanks from all his production
sure.
buildings and just kill the buildings.
Yeah, that's your best bet to just finish it quickly. He's not pumping though, so I kind of dislike that. And he's getting another Griffin Aviary, but
Yeah, either that or you can go for mass griffins with some swords and priests. But I think tanks are better for distracting the opponents.
I mean, he's fighting pretty well, but I just think this won't be enough to finish it. Like at some point he will need to get back probably. Want of mana stealing on the ground here. He should pick it up with his MK. It's a pretty good item actually.
Yeah, Pala is about to die by the towers. Okay.
Yeah,
he
that
died.
was not good.
Yeah.
But his MK, yeah, okay, he picked it up, and the TC, did the TC just use the ultimate? Go fast, Pally die.
Yeah, I think
He's ignoring the altar though.
got carried away by killing the undead. Yeah.
If he
He
kills
should
the
know that the undead can't help him at this point.
Player's forces are
yeah, this is looking pretty grim for purple and pink. But red is, I mean, they're all pretty dead, but still, it's still 3 players against him, and can be scary. If
Honestly, I think the only way blue can lose this is if he throws the game away, because he's got.
for sure,
20
yeah.
Yeah.
If he utilizes mass TP well, I don't
If
see
he
him
just
losing
goes
this.
100 food for now until the game is over, then he will win.
Yeah, that's correct. He showed a tendency to not go 100 though, so
The only way they can damage him is if Undead keeps killing the workers while Orc harasses him
under siege.
until
Yeah,
they get an army so they can group up together.
yeah, mass TP is great for defending this teaming here, like the split teaming. They're not.
The best move I think for blue right now would be to mass TP Undead main.
And
That way they will never be able to reproduce again.
yeah, very nicely left a Sork behind. I guess that wasn't intentional, but still very nice. So he can just mass TP back if he wants. So okay, he's sending mass tanks now. Also good.
He doesn't have any towers in his main. That's
Yeah, his main base looks super weak.
pretty bad. Yeah. It's very symmetrical and looking nice and all, but
You think so? I think it looks horrible, but it looks a bit like your main bases.
all
So
the Griffin areas are grouped together, the sanctums are grouped together, the workshops, the blacksmith.
yeah, that's kind of true. But I think it looks similar to your main bases, and I think you
You don't like them?
nah, not
I
too
think
much.
this one is too open. Like you can
Yeah,
walk in
that's true.
from 1,000 places.
Towns under siege.
And this is not looking good here for them. But it will take him some time to finish them. But they are all pretty dead, so over time should be able to do it. And yeah, I see the only chance will be to just go on his main base together. Like he's not really caring about these expos anymore.
Yeah, I don't even think that would work. But yeah.
I mean, these heroes are pretty scary. So 6 heroes against you, I guess they might be able to get a hero kill off. And the tanks are like he just sent the tanks alone. So
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he has so much gold, he can trade them.
yeah, okay, he's mass
But
TPing
he
again.
needs to do something with his time then.
A player's forces
And
are
he's
under
killing Orc really fast, so I think it's fine.
Yeah. Orc is just on one building? Is that possible? Okay, he has a Zeppelin with peons here.
Yeah.
That's looking grim, and yeah, if he He produces more and more tanks, so I guess that's perfect call here.
Undead needs to use Death and Decay. Maybe he could do it on the farms or the castle.
Yeah, that would be a good call here.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think he would be better off just finishing the Orc now, I guess.
I would just mass TP Undead main, because Undead is at 63 food.
Well, it's a good call, I guess.
He doesn't know that, so.
Ooh, and Red's tree is attacked by creeps here. So Blue's on everyone.
I didn't even know Red was in the game. Still.
Yeah, Red has some trees still. Like he has.
He's been so silent all game.
He has a Moonwell here. He tries to get an Expo here. So I'd say he's more alive than Purple.
Yeah, he can do a gradient.
Town is under siege.
Okay, Purple is killing off Red. But he still got a tree there too.
Purple wants a piece with Blue? Okay.
I think he just wants time.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he knows.
A player's forces
But
are
yeah.
under attack.
But
Should
still-
just, continue fighting until
Yeah, but
he's
it's
got
just...
nothing left.
Yeah, he should realize that it's... Like, he's beyond that point. Like, even a short piece won't help him. Like, he needs to continuously engage here.
Okay, Blue is just yeah. I don't know why he's walking in here with just 6 spellbreakers and 1 tank. That's not gonna do anything.
Wow. Wow.
Why is Blue still at 80 food?
I don't know. It's more fun, maybe.
Yeah. I don't think Blue is neutral. I think yeah. Too many mistakes.
I think he can lose this, honestly. I mean, he shouldn't, of course, but I think he can lose this. If he doesn't finish it quickly, over time, I mean, even the Orc with these heroes is still kind of scary. Like, as we just saw, if the human is facing the Orc with just these few heroes and tanks, he might quickly lose one of these heroes. And the Orc is coming in, and he might go for the Paladin here. Ta-dum.
Yeah, that's so sloppy.
Town is under siege.
Okay, nice avatar there.
Yeah, you really don't want to get into this defensive position. And he's not going for the SH here.
Wow,
Wow.
kill the Pally, now he can kill all the spellbreakers. They can't revive.
Okay. So...
What is Blue doing?
I don't know.
No clue. Yeah. Now he's food blocked too.
A player's
Okay, he's building some farms in the back.
I think he needs to finish Purple. Like, he can face Pink, but he can't face them both.
Yeah, he seems not to be able to multitask fully, so...
I mean, these situations where especially Noex shined most, like there was no way he would ever lose this, because he was just like not walking at all, just mass TPing all the time, having farms ready, and Blue doesn't even have like the proxy buildings or units to mass TP on, so he can't mass TP to the top right here. He has some griffins out on the map, but I don't see him. Like, he's sending 4 tanks into the undead heroes.
town is under siege.
Yeah, into the main.
Yeah, and these tanks will be dead before, like, that's a lot of worms here.
Yeah, his time window for killing undead is now expired, so...
At least to kill him without 100 supply. Like, I think he
Yeah.
still can, well, not like this. So I think
But
Blue is...
he's just gonna feed him this way.
Yeah, undead is still not having his Dreadlord on level 6, so it's still not the levels he want to have, but he's...
Town is under siege.
Yeah, and Orc is killing all the griffins here.
Still at 15k gold, and he's not producing or doing anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
I can't believe that's still not over. That was...
Yeah, it's
Like, if he doesn't win
pretty
this...
scrappy for the human player. Yeah.
And he doesn't have too many workers left either. So he has only 3
I don't know
peasants.
what is this about mass gyros? How's that gonna help? Well, okay, maybe he can kill undead, but
But not,
because
yeah.
undead invested so much into worms, okay, that actually makes sense.
But Dreadlord, as we just... Wow. Dreadlord level 5 is just
Yeah.
the best against these gyros, so I don't think that's a good call here.
Yeah, that's why I play tanks.
Yeah, I mean, at least tanks don't die that quickly, and
Oh, yeah. Can't believe he's not finishing this game. I thought it was a free win for sure.
yeah, me too. So that was
A player's forces are under attack.
okay, so the Orc takes a long time here to recover. He is heavily supply blocked. He is only 1.8k. There is some gold left in these expos here. He should quickly secure this expo too. And this one has a lot of gold, like 10k. That's really a lot of gold, considering that we are 50 minutes in. I guess Orc should kill Red, maybe. I'm not sure if it's a bad call, but Red doesn't seem to cry much, so like Orc needs these 2 expos, so there's no way he can let Red mine that.
Yeah, I think so too. I would do that if it was me in Orc's position.
And he has the best, like he knows that he has best levels in Hero Arena, so if everyone's out of gold, he still has the best chances, I'd say. Okay, and blue going for the 100 supply attack here on the Undead's main base. And where are the worms? Okay, he's flying in. Yeah, the Undead needs to defend this, so no way he can hide his worms. He doesn't want to fight alone, as it seems, but I guess he has to.
I would have liked to see maybe just, I don't know, few priests to cast in a fire.
Yeah, I guess that would be good, but
Against a good undead, they will just nuke them straight away, but still.
I'm really surprised.
Fire on it, it's worth it.
I'm really surprised the Undead is defending here. Like, why is he... like,
GG, he walks away.
Why he has 100 supply? Why doesn't he want to at least get some swarms off? I mean, these tanks are going to die.
I think he could easily defend that.
Yeah, me too. And it's not as if he has mass gold to just rebuild somewhere else. And he doesn't have many acolytes to begin with. Like, he has one? He's one acolyte.
Yeah.
So, okay,
that's very strange play.
This could turn into a free win after all. Like, that was very strange by the Undead here. Just giving up the main base with 100 supply against 100 supply. And, like, Human is not that far ahead level-wise. Like, the Archmage is 2 levels ahead. And the MK2, okay, he is kind of ahead.
Just barely getting a building in time to build the next.
It's going to die here. Needs to be very quickly. Very quickly. And he can't build.
How does Blue know where the building is? He's just walking past it now.
I mean, wow.
How can he see it? It's not revealed, right?
No, but I guess he's just, I mean, he knows where the acolyte went. And I guess, like, if you see the first necropolis here, then you know where the next one's going to be.
Same pattern, yeah.
Like, Pink should ask.
Honestly, he's just hiding his entire army over here.
Yeah, I don't quite get.
Why the fuck is he doing that?
Yeah, and this one's scouted too, so he's out.
Can't believe it. Wow. I think he accidentally cancelled them. Or did it on purpose.
I think it was on purpose. I think he knew.
Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do you think it's neutral? I don't think it's neutral.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, he left.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, okay, now it's easy game for the human after all. Like just that was a very strange turnaround by blue. He didn't change much, but all of a sudden like Orc went to full passive mode, just camping here at his expansion. And
Yeah,
Pink was just
trying to stay alive.
yeah,
I
and Pink
guess.
was just letting his main die. So I think I mean, it was going pretty well for them.
Yeah. Really weird game too, I would say. Some of the decisions and plays I don't understand.
A player's force
So
is
yeah,
under attack.
Orc is on.
Okay, that was really close. But he's got a burrow up here also.
But I guess that's the last building, right?
Yeah.
There's one peon walking here.
Okay, so now he's engaging.
Yeah. Not sure why really, but I guess it's okay.
Doesn't really matter what he
Yeah.
does. He will win anyway.
A player's force is
Yeah, and with Avatar, I guess should be able to kill the SH here.
Yeah. Bold. No, he's not bolding it.
a player's forces are under attack.
You see all the casters, they're so low.
Yeah.
A town is under siege.
Mountain King will die.
Not sure why what MK was doing there, but
But he lost like 5 casters.
got MK. So purple is
Or
still
an
trying, but
No.
this is not looking good. Tinker is on 5.5. But
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
he should just send like gyros around the map just to scout all the corners. Like, if he doesn't start to scout, this can take a long time actually to really kill all these buildings. Red has a lot of wisps and buildings.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I don't think it matters too much, but it's still like it can get quite annoying if you need to chase for like half an hour.
Yeah, if he finishes off Orc, then Red will probably leave.
Exactly, yeah. I think would be the easier call here. But he's on 7k gold, so I mean at least he lost like how much? 15k?
13k.
Forces are
Yeah.
13k, yeah.
13.
Purple very low on lumber, and blue getting a lot of sorks. Blue is on 5 sorks now. Mass slow here, so
Mm.
okay. He's sending tanks all around the map, so this is looking pretty good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, if he just put like one gyro at each gold mine, he can see
A town is under siege.
what they're up to.
Okay, he's going for the engagement here again against the Org in the middle.
Yeah. And I like the addition of swords. Gonna be very easy to kill the Orc now.
Yeah, Orc has no casters, so it gets much easier all of a sudden. Can TP?
No TP.
Yeah.
All these auras can't be used for anything now.
TC gets away, and he has no gyro to reveal the Blade Master, but he has Oh no, that's not his sword. So
That's something I tend to forget. Is I always have a gyro for in the AM or something.
yeah, it's super nice to do that. But you're also pretty quick with your reveals.
Yeah. But sometimes, you know, orcs have sentries and undeads have shades on you. It's not that in all my games so far, or undeads haven't abused it that much. So
Yeah.
lucky for me. But good undeads usually do that, and good orcs have sentries all over the map.
Yeah, that's definitely a big advantage for them scouting wise. Ooh, and we do have one orc building being killed here, one here, and this is the last one, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Should be the last one. There are tanks everywhere now, so finally he started to split all his units. Yeah, you should really just focus on getting out purple now. It's just taking too much time else to like go back and forth.
High Tech, do you know what kind of tournament we will play next? Is it FML or co-FFA? Or...
Depends. Like I personally will be like on holiday, but also need a bit of a break in January, and we will see end of January what Reforged brings. Ponty considered to
Simpo League?
Yeah, or something else, like some other event in January, but we'll see like what he comes up with. And then I some people were asking for Simpo, so maybe that's something we could go for. Like King of FFA was a bit of a bummer this year, so I don't know. But I mean, I always feel some people really dislike FML and others like it. I also think it's still like the basis of this community to some degree. So season 30 matches were a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
I think at some point depending on other events, February, March, whenever there will be the next FML season, but not sure if what kind of event we will have before that. So, and it really depends on Reforged also. Like if they release Reforged on January 26th or 8th as planned, and it really sucks, and they immediately shut down the current Battle.net, we may need like a month to recover and find a solution or work around.
Okay, yeah.
So I think it's a good timing with TBR that they haven't released it during TBR. So we can just wait and see.
Yeah.
That's nice. Like TBR was after a very silent summer. Like TBR was really fun and a lot of activity. So 50 players active is, I think,
Yeah,
really
and
good.
also some teams were really like trying hard in the beginning at least.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
EV's team and Kumulo and Tommy especially.
yeah.
They were also seemed to be the winners of like top 3 placements
Yeah.
for this.
I mean, every team got victories, and I think the vast majority kept like we didn't see many like demotivated players that didn't try hard because their team had no chance to win the event anymore. So
Yeah, that's the worst, you know, seeing
Yeah.
players who don't give a fuck and
so
just win the game.
So in that regard, I think it was very successful, and yeah, we'll see what 2020 brings. Honestly, I think the hiatus last summer was kind of healthy, maybe. So maybe I will do the same this summer, just not opening Discord. Gonna open Discord for 2 months can be healthy.
Yeah. I'm also planning on taking a break after this event.
Yeah, you need to start slowly. It's not
It's not healthy
No.
to go full FFA active again.
And also for the new players, I think TBR is the best to like get a feeling for the community, to experience some FFA without like being entirely on your own in normal FML seasons. But
Yeah, it's the team kind of spirit I really like.
yeah. But on the other
To
hand,
talk to other players or players you're not used to talking with.
exactly.
On a regular basis.
But also like I guess it can be mentally like challenging still to like have that many FFAs, this many drama stories that it's not easy always, but it's best to getting used to. So August revealed, and I guess that's going to be it here.
Yeah.
So yeah, after all the human with all the right calls, once he like mass TP'd once he arrived at the undead main, it was
clear that he would win. Yeah.
A town is under siege.
I wonder who he is. Also, I think it could be maybe EP or something.
I will look it up quickly. While
EP he plays really well lately, so I think maybe
so
I don't think it's Neutron for sure.
Let me check. So the undead, I guess, was Qwest. Yeah, that was Qwest. Then red seems to be let me check. Red is Leluaami.
Okay.
So one of our newcomers, Finnish player.
Yeah, he's playing a lot of in-houses, so
yeah.
I recognize him. Yeah, I was thinking about Tox actually as blue.
Oh yeah, blues. That's right, blues Tox, and therefore.
Because he had some good micro plays and also some blunders.
And therefore, purple should be Eshan, I guess.
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, it's your team, so you know. End this already.
I think for once I see Eshan getting too carried away with fighting. That usually is my like weakness.
Yeah, this
stopped and said peace and let's go team human, and then he would probably win.
Yeah, this one engagement that I started fighting again just over this one expo was kind of like was nothing that
unnecessary.
Yeah, unnecessary, and
he already had good levels.
Yeah, and I don't think neither Eshan nor Qwest would be the ones doing that normally if it would be like a very, very important game. But I guess
for sure. I think there's not that much to play for anyway. Just for fun now.
Why isn't he finishing?
Isn't Tox from Tommy's team?
No, from Cumulo Brothers.
Cumulo Brothers, okay.
My god, he's on 6k gold still, so it's just end this. He's taking so long. It's like there's so many tanks AFK, like here. There were some more. I mean, they're still trying, so that's nice, but just pretty over.
player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Isn't purple revealed, or is it
Yeah, a long time ago. And I think this might be his last building. Maybe not. There's the last peon.
Yeah. He can't kill the gyro, so it's gonna die eventually.
He's running
And
into
he's running into
his
the
demise.
griffins.
Yeah.
Oh. So sad. I just wanted to see him rebuild like for 10-15 minutes more.
Yeah, me too. That was my
Would be
biggest
so
hope
fun.
here.
Yeah.
Lelu is tacking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he has 3k gold, so
No,
that's...
he's gotta go. He's got a building more somewhere. Let me see. I'm gonna turn all things.
Yeah, he has it here for a long time. And also, where else? He has one moon well somewhere.
Okay, TC is going down. Maybe he will leave if the TC is down. I mean, technically, he has 0 chances then.
I mean, you already said GG, and
Okay.
Town is under siege.
finally.
Boom. Okay.
Finally.
Goodbye.
Okay.
GG.
GG. All right. Yeah, that was the last match of Team Battle Royale 4. So a nice day to conclude with. And yeah, thanks for casting this with me, and have a great...
Yeah. Thanks for hosting this great event.
Yeah, no problem. Happy New Year already. And yeah, speak to you in a few days.
Yeah. you gotta take some time off.
Yeah, I guess so.
Great.
All right. Bye bye.